Brooke is looking for one of the 3 remaining kings.
Just give me quads.
That's all?
Quads.
Greedy, that's good.
Yeah.
The flop, 6, queen, 8.
So far, so good. All right, you got past the flop. A couple more cards.
Just 2.
Back in the game.
Let's go! Let's go! No kings.
Jessica still looking to dodge a king. The turn, the 4 of hearts.
That's not the best, but not the worst
No.
card, because now a 5 would suck really bad.
Yeah, it sucked really bad, yeah.
Or a king. Either one.
I don't want to see a 5, and I don't want to see a king.
No, she does.
Give me that 10. Dealer be true. Dealer be true.
Need a 10. Don't be greedy.
If Jessica can avoid a 5 or a king, she will double up here and gain a huge chip advantage. To the river. The 4 of spades.
All right. Phew. There you go. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
Well done. Since you made me go all in, I guess it's all your
now,
credit
yeah,
that I
okay,
won.
good.
I mean, I'll be fair. I'll go both ways.
How fast fortunes can change. Jessica Capini now holds a 4-1 chip lead. The blinds are up to 2 and 4,000.
Got all them chippies. That's what I'm talking about.
Finally.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for them.
Waiting for those big hands.
Just stay on this side, buddies. Little guys.
So are you a Justin Bieber fan?
Ew.
What?
I mean, not that young.
Is that not cool? What, you're not a Justin Bieber fan? I love Justin Bieber.
I'm a
I think
little
all-
10-year-old is a Justin
That
Bieber
hair is just
fan.
beautiful.
Oh my goodness, it's not as nice as
The
yours.
hair? Oh, I don't have that much left up here.
My 2-year-old has that hair too.
I do what I can up front, but Justin Bieber, that's it. That's a lock. Those are some locks right there.
Action on Jessica, who looks down at King 10 suited. Raises to 8,000, which is enough to put Brooke all in.
4,000.
That basically, yeah, pretty much does you in.
I'm all in.
Brooke with ace-4 calls.
Oh, all in.
Turn him up. Good hand. What do you have? Oh my gosh, she's got you beat. All right, we need a king and a 10.
King 10, King 10, King 10!
This is it. If Jessica wins this hand, she'll earn a trip to the Bahamas and advance to round 2.
Come on. It's a good hand. You have a good hand.
Got over
I have a
40%,
good hand.
43,
I'm not
something.
worried about it. I kind of like that 10 right
You
there.
did the right thing with an ace, for sure. Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm here for.
Come on. King and a 10.
The flop.
Ooh, there's hearts.
God.
There's the 10! Now, no ace.
Jessica has flopped top pair and now has the lead.
I'm feeling your race, though, so I
Don't
mean,
be doing
I
that.
hate to say that. Don't say it. Stand on
There's another 10 out there.
Jessica clutching her son's favorite toy for good luck.
Some little voodoo on the cards.
Is that legal? Voodoo? It's very legal.
To the turn. The 9 of clubs.
Ooh, that was almost the 10. Almost sealed the deal.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Ace, ace, 10. Give me my ace.
Avoid an ace, and Jessica's moving on. No ace.
Nice. Good job.
Let's hear it for Jessica Capini. Good job, kiddo. Congratulations. You have just won an all-expense-paid trip to the Bahamas worth $5,000. You ready to play for $25,000?
Yes, sir.
We will do that with Jessica Capini from West Virginia when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to PokerStars.net $1 Million Challenge. Here's Michelle News. Right after tonight's show, there will be a free roll tournament on PokerStars.net with a top prize of $20,000. So go to the website now, download the free software if you haven't already. A little bit later in the show, I'll give you the password that gets you into the game. So keep watching. Good luck, everybody.
We are back on PokerStars.net $1 Million Challenge with Jessica Capini, the single mom from West Virginia. You just won the all-expense-paid trip to the Bahamas. You're feeling good about yourself.
I'm feeling good.
Up next, you're going to play a match for $25,000. But first, I want to meet your poker buddies that you brought along for the ride. We've got your Uncle Steve here and your boyfriend Derek. And Uncle Steve, has she always been this shy?
She's always been this shy.
Yeah. I'm thinking of renaming her. Woo! She does it much better than me. But this really is kind of a rags to riches story, right?
She's had some tough times through the years, and we're very proud of her. And it's an American dream to go from rags to riches. And we thank PokerStars.net to give her the opportunity.
All right, well, she does have a great opportunity here. Now, we're going to send you guys off to the Poker Buddies room, and you can see exactly what all of our viewers at home are watching. You can catch the whole cards, everything through the community cards, and you can cheer as loud as you want because you're in an isolation booth. So give us one of those Jessica screams if you want, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll send you off to the Poker Buddies room. Enjoy, guys. All right, Jessica, it is now time to play your $25,000 match. And the next defender up on the plate is one of the best PokerStars.net pros around. He is the reigning WPT World Champion. Please welcome David Williams.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good luck today.
Good luck to you.
Well, somebody got all spiffy for the occasion, didn't he?
I'm just trying to look half as good as you, Chris.
Oh, man, no. That wins it. Hands down. You are all in when it comes to clothing. I like it.
I try.
Hey, David, by the way, Daniel is still Jessica's coach. He's just not at the table. That's because he is over there in our isolation booth. Now, Daniel has several monitors. He can see Jessica's hole cards. He can see all the community cards as well. Now, Daniel, as you can see, is wearing a headset. Jessica is wearing an earpiece, so he can talk to her. He can coach her. However, you can combat that. Pick up that little switch, pick it up, and hit it. That is our dome of silence. You can use that twice throughout the match. When you hit it, Daniel's communication to Jessica is immediately cut off. All right, David, best of luck.
Thank you.
Jessica, you understand the rules?
I do.
It is time to play round 2 of PokerStars.net $1 Million Challenge. David Williams is playing for $5,000 for the charity of his choice, the Yele Haiti Foundation.
Where are you from? West Virginia?
You got it, dude.
Nice. It's first time in Vegas?
Yeah, I just turned 21, so I figured it'd be kind of pointless if I came out before then.
Blinds are 4 and 800. Action begins on David Williams. 8-4 suited.
Okay, let's just call the 8.
Calls. 9-7 for Jessica.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too frisky with this. I would just see a flop.
It's a check.
Freshman year of college, Jessica had a poster of Daniel in her dorm room. Now she has him in her ear. Jack 9-10 on the flop. Bottom pair for Jessica.
I would go ahead and check that flop to him.
Okay, then I'm good. Checking.
Open-ended straight draw for David.
16.
Makes it 1,600.
Now it's 16 to call.
Yeah, I would call. You got a pair and a gut shot straight draw.
All right, 16.
Jessica calls.
I'm trying to read his lips.
That's what this is for.
The turn, the Jack of Diamonds.
I would still check that card. I mean, he's probably going to bluff you this time, but it's okay.
Check it to you.
She checks.
I don't think you have a jack.
David bets 2,500.
I don't think you have a jack.
I don't.
The truth is, I don't think David has anything, to be honest with you. I would still call him because I think he's bluffing.
Daniel's radar's on.
And we'll put another...
Jessica counting out a raise to 5,000.
In that case. All right, you can have it.
David
Yeah,
folds.
that's what I'm talking about. That's a good read. Executed well. Woohoo!
Nice hand.
Oh, nice. Very impressive move there. That was awesome. I told you to fold.
Did you really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
I told you were bluffing because I remember, when we played in the big game, I'm actually there. I'm just lucky on you.
It's all right. I get a rematch coming up soon.
That's true. Good point.
You can see David, Daniel, and poker's other biggest names nightly on the big game on Fox. But now it's Jessica Capini who's playing in the biggest game of her life. Find out if she can catch more cards and 25 grand when we come back. Welcome back to PokerStars.net $1 Million Challenge, where aspiring law student and single mom Jessica Capini is in the match of her life. Heads up against the 2010 WPT champion David Williams. Jessica's coach, Daniel Negreanu, is in an isolation booth where he can see her cards and talk in her ear. Her boyfriend Derek and Uncle Steve are rooting her on from the Poker Buddies room where they can see all the cards just like you at home.
You're playing for charity, right?
Yes,
What are
I
you
am.
playing for?
The LA Haiti Foundation for hate relief, because I feel like, you know, everybody was all about helping out when it happened, but
And then
it
now
kind of
it's
feels like you
kinda-
don't hear much about it, and those people
Yeah.
still need help.
No,
so
exactly.
yeah, I want to hopefully we don't forget about them.
Jessica starts on the button, Jack 8.
Yeah, just stay aggressive like you've been on the button. I like you doing those small raises.
And I'll call.
Jessica misses Daniel's sign and just calls. David, Queen Jack,
Ah, just check.
just checks. Victory for Jessica. She will earn 25 grand. The flop, Jack 8 King, 2 pair for Jessica. Middle pair for David. He checks.
That's a good flop for you. I'd bet about half the pot.
Let's see if Jessica listens to her coach. She makes it more than the pot, 2,200. And David eyeballing Daniel.
What are you looking at me for?
David calls and invokes the Dome of Silence, so all communication between Daniel and Jessica has been cut off for the rest of the hand.
I don't need Daniel. I'm not worried about it.
All right. I just wanted to put him in that box and silence him.
So Daniel is now a spectator the rest of this hand as Jessica is flying solo. The turn, Deuce of Diamonds. David checks.
Back to you, Jessica.
I'm ready. Ooh, I'm gonna make it 3.
Jessica bets 3,000 as Daniel can only watch.
Well, I wonder what your kicker is.
David calls. The river, the 3 of spades.
I think that's my kicker.
David checks.
How much you have left?
I got about 10.
Jessica says her strength is reading people. Let's see if she can find the right number that David will call.
Can you beat 2 pair? I don't think you could beat 2 pair.
5.
5 is bet.
She bets 5,000.
5,000 is bet.
What do you have?
You're supposed to know that.
Who knows what you could have here?
A little confused.
Very confused. I don't think you'd bluff, though. I just don't think you would bluff, so I'm going to let you win it.
And Jessica wins it on her own.
Great hand. Beautiful. Well done.
The West Virginia student takes a nearly 3-1 chip lead and has Daniel back in her ear.
1 double from even.
Action on David, looking at an ace. That's good enough. He's all in. Pair of 3s for Jessica.
See, this is close. I mean, you're obviously ahead of what his range is, and you can call here and end the match right now, and you probably got the best hand. It's probably going to be a coin flip. I would gamble with him. I would call him. Even if you lose, you're still in it.
Yeah, I gotta call.
She calls.
I only looked at 1 card. I looked at this one.
It's a good one.
The other one's
Oh.
a deuce.
Ooh.
Oh. Cool.
Look, I happen to
So,
have this.
yeah, that's like perfect.
All right.
So as long as there's no ace.
I have a deuce. How funny is that?
No ace.